Marami nagsasabi na sobrang ganda nitong smartphone na ito. And for many veteran tech vloggers, this is one of their best phone for 2024. Si Vivo X200 Pro has really great cameras, co-engineered with Zeiss optics, 6,000 mAh ang battery with a 90 watts of fast charging support, and it's being powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 9400. And more details right after this quick intro. Now, alam ko medyo late na tayo sa party dahil madalas no stock tong phone na ito. Si Vivo X200 Pro, ang 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage is priced at 70,999 and madalas siya naubusan ng stock, so you better check the link on the description box below kung meron nga ba siyang stocks. Now, one of the things na napansin ko dito is it's a little bit heavy at 228 grams. Probably it's because of yung kanyang camera bump na medyo may pagkamalaki. Meron siyang matte finish sa glass protection dito sa likod, side aluminum frames, plus meron siyang scratch and drop resistant na armored glass. This is IP68 and IP69 rated na dust and water resistance. Meron siyang quad curve display and with very thin bezels. And probably one thing na mapapansin mo talaga sa kanya is malaki nga talaga ang kanyang camera setup. One good thing is meron siyang eSIM support. Meron siyang Wi-Fi 7 compatibility and right now it's running FunTouch OS 15 inside Android version 15. And ang sabi sa akin, meron daw siyang up to 4 major Android updates. So you're supposed to be updated until Android version 19. Now, si Vivo X200 Pro is being powered by the best processor na meron ni MediaTek, which is the Dimensity 9400. I know it's really powerful and kulang-kulang it can go toe-to-toe with the Snapdragon 8 Elite and it gave me a 2.42 million Antutu benchmark score. Ito naman kanyang breakdown score. Ito naman nakuha ko dito sa kanyang CPU benchmarking sa Geekbench and ito naman sa kanyang GPU benchmarking. Quite high yung score. 6,082 ang kanyang loop score sa Wildlife Extreme pero 38% nga lang ang kanyang stability. It started good pero medyo rocky along the way and it throttled to 95% ng kanyang best performance para sa kanyang thermals. Now, one of the things na gusto ko din dito sa kanya is that malaki ang kanyang battery. 6,000 mAh ang kanyang battery and honestly, ang bilis din ang kanyang charging at 90 watts. So probably if you're charging from 0 to 100, takes you around mga a little bit above 30 minutes tapos ka na mag-charge. Ganito kabilis mag-charge dito sa flagship phone ni Vivo which is the X200 Pro. And ang ganda rin sa kanya, meron ka rin option mag-wireless charging up to 30 watts na fast charging. Maraming tao nagtitake advantage ng wireless charging capability ng mga smartphone these days. So what you do is papataw mo na sa table and mag-charge siya mag-isa. Hindi mo na kailangan kabit sa kanyang USB Type-C para hindi mabilis malaspag ang ganyang Type-C port. Now, on day-to-day usage, the phone na ito can last you through a day without even charging as long as you're using it normally, walang heavy gamings. Now, nung nirate ko siya sa PC Mark na battery stress test, 19 hours and 41 minutes. Makunat, no? This is rated under 50% brightness and 60 Hz screen refresh rate. Now, one of the good things dito sa phone na ito is that this one has LTPO na AMOLED display. Ang screen size niya is 6.78 inch and meron din siyang up to 120 Hz screen refresh rate. 4,500 nits ang kanyang maximum brightness and meron din siyang Ultra HDR image support. Now, if you're browsing sa social dito, expect mo naman you'll be able to enjoy everything na naka-display dito sa phone na ito dahil sobrang ganda ng kanyang display and browsing on your social like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram as long as you have a really good internet connection, scrolling, smooth na smooth. Now, if you're watching HD content naman on this phone, expect to give you a really good immersive experience dahil magandang display niya and the colors are really punchy. So, expect mo lahat ng content na pinapanood mo dito should be really good. Now, this phone has stereo speaker. Isa dito sa ilalim and the other one's coming dito sa kanya earpiece. Try lang natin patugtog at its maximum volume. Na honestly, talagang flagship level ka na sound. Malakas and magandang tugtog ha. Now, I was able to play 4 games dito sa phone nito since it's a flagship phone. Firelight 84, Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, and Call of Duty Mobile. Now, pagdating sa Firelight 84, I was able to get a really good game experience dito. I was able to play around mga 4 na VR matches dito. And to my surprise na it was really good. The gameplay was really smooth, wala kang maging problema along the way. And honestly, the graphics is quite nice. Sinagad-sagad din naman natin ganang graphics. And after an hour of gameplay, hindi siya ganun kainit at 41 degrees Celsius. Now, pagdating naman sa Wuthering Waves, expect mo to give you also a good gaming experience. Except that siguro after a while, pag medyo umiinit na yung phone, ang mapapansin mo, there's a little bit of a slight lag na mapapansin mo. Probably, hindi masyado kapansin-pansin kung hindi mo talaga siya masyadong tinutukan. Pero during clashes, may napapansin parang nagsislow down siya ng konti. Pero hindi naman siya masyadong halata. Overall, the sound is good, the graphics is good, the touch response is good, and pinakamainit na inabot is just 43 degrees Celsius. Pagdating sa Genshin Impact, it was also a good gameplay dito sa kanya. And to my surprise, halos wala naman na-feel na lags dito sa kanya or frame drops. Tinry ko maglaban with several enemies on a certain point, kaya naman na mag-hold up. Wala akong naging problema dito sa kanya. And after 30 minutes of gameplay, 43 degrees Celsius ang kanyang init. Call of Duty Mobile, sinagad din natin ka ng graphics. Mani-mani na lang to, no? Kasi dahil this is a very powerful chip para sa Call of Duty Mobile, gameplay was really smooth, wala kang mapapansin na frame drops, and naglaro tayo ng several VR matches dito sa kanya. One of the things na nagustuhan ko dito sa kanya is maganda ka ng graphics and mabilis ang kanyang touch response. And hindi siya mainit honestly, and it only reached 39 degrees Celsius after 1 hour of gameplay. Napag-usapan na natin ang highlight dito sa phone na ito. Definitely ang kanyang camera. Now guys, to clear things out, ang Zeiss is maker ng mga optics, mga lenses. And if you're talking about camera sensors, there's only 3 camera sensors na alam kong manufacturer. Sony, si Samsung, and si Omnivision. So take note guys, si Zeiss is not a camera sensor, but optics or lenses. Huwag mo i-confuse ang lenses sa camera sensors. Now, pinaka-highlight ang kanyang main sensor is a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS. This one is a Sony LYT818 na sensor. Followed by a 200MP na periscope telephoto lens. This one is a Samsung ISOCELL HP9. And of course, meron tayo 50MP na ultra-wide lens na may 119 degrees na field of view. This one is a Samsung S5K JN1 na sensor. Ang kanyang rear camera can shoot you up to 8K and 30. Ang kanyang front-facing camera is a Samsung S5K KD1 which can let you shoot up to 4K and 60 FPS. Ngayon guys, we're going to check gaano kaganda ang camera ni Vivo X200 Pro. Many tech reviewer has praised this camera as probably one of the top, even better than the S25 Ultra. So today we're going to see kung gaano kaganda nga ba siya talaga. So starting off with some outdoor shot na nakuha natin, no, I would say na talaga ang ganda. Very sharp, very clear, and quite dramatic ang mga shots na nakuha ko dito from the outdoor. And you'll be really surprised, no, how good this really is on outdoor situation. Now, ang ganda na mag-focus sa subject, very easy. Ang bilis na mag-focus. All you need to do is just take a quick snap. And that's it. Makita mo, on many of these shots na nakuha natin on outdoor, talagang mamamangha ka sa ganda ng kanyang shots, no? And honestly, ang bilis mag-focus, wala ka maging problema sa kanya. And taking some tall building siya, ang ganda din ng pagka-reflect ng mirror, no? There are some other cameras, pag kumuha ka, medyo OA ka na pagka-blue. But this one, tama lang, no? Medyo may pagka-natural na kunting saturation. But yung kanyang blend is quite good, ah. And take a look at this one, itong shot na ito. Makita mo, no? Yung sky niya, ang ganda, ang linis. And yung kanyang cloud details is really good. Now, if you're just simply panning around, taking some look at some of the greens, so makita mo mga greens, okay siya. Hindi siya saturated na tulad ng ibang flagship camera. Makita mo medyo OA talaga ka na pagka-green, but not on this one. Now, nung nilaro naman natin ibang mga different lenses niya, so this is a wide angle shot. 1 times, 2 times, 3.7, 10, clear pa rin siya at 10 times. This is a 60 times zoom, which is still, for me, digitally zoom. Okay pa rin siya. And this is a 100 times zoom. Makita natin, no, yung pagbuhos ng tubig still clear. Pero pag zoomin mo siya, medyo lumalabo na siya. Now, if you go indoor naman and food photography na pag-uusapan natin, this camera can definitely perform, get you some really nice food shots from this camera. And ang ganda ng mga pagka-focus sa subject, makita mo yung mga food, yung mga oil, kitang-kita, litaw na litaw pa rin. Some more food shots for you to enjoy. If you want to check out more photos from my Vivo X200 Pro, just feel free to check me out on my Facebook page. Yung mga indoor na waterfalls sa pag-uusapan natin, talagang clear na clear, pati mga water, pagbuhos ng tubig, mga bubbles, kitang-kita mo. And if you're just simply panning around, walking around sa loob ng mall or hotel, talagang makakuha ka ng some really nice shots. Pati mga painting is clear, lalo lang pag HDR, no? Kita mo talagang litaw na litaw ka ng colors. And kung night photography naman pag-usapan natin, looks good. Quite good naman. Kahit yung mga signage na to, na pag-zoom in mo, very clear pa rin siya at night photography. Now, another one that should impress you is also yung front-facing camera. You'll be able to get some really nice shot, lalo kay mga bokeh shot. Talagang mapapawaw ka sa kanya. Dahil ang linaw, ang linis sa mukha natin, and it looks very natural, mga feel na nakuha ko dito sa mga front-facing camera shots natin. No? And I did enjoy yung mga shots na nakuha natin from its front-facing camera. Na pag indoor, low light, equally nice, no? There are many flagship camera which can hardly perform pa rin sa kind of front-facing camera. But ito si Vivo X200 Pro, honestly, you'll be blown away with many of the indoor shots na nakuha ko. Okay na okay pa rin siya. Bright na bright, very clear. Hindi siya naging smudgy or smoothed out yung aking mukha. Talagang mapapawaw ka sa front-facing camera ng Vivo X200 Pro. Kung kaya ng front-facing camera, pag-usapan natin for vlogging, it's quite good, stable siya, using just my bare hand, and very sharp ang ganang video na makukuha mo dito. Kaya perfect for vlogging. And if you're using kind of rear camera, quite smooth, very nice ang kanyang stabilize niya. And I'm just using my bare hand na, take a look at it, and super clear, super smooth ang kanyang video. No? Magugustuhan mo talaga to. Kahit wala kang gimbal, go na go pa rin to. Now guys, ano masasabi ko dito sa Vivo X200 Pro? Honestly, the camera performance really great. One of the good things that you can brag about this phone is yung kanyang camera performance. I would tell you it's really great. Ang ganda ng mga images na makaka-capture mo, be it sa rear, it's sa front. Pero mas highlighted talaga yung kanyang rear camera. Dahil sa ganda ng kanyang collaboration with Zeiss, it was able to give me some really nice photos. Now, if you can't get enough sa mga photos na sinare ko dito sa aking YouTube channel, feel free to follow me on my Facebook kasi napopost din ako ng mga photos from itong Vivo X200 Pro natin. Now guys, para sa inyo, number 1 din ba ito? Let me know in the comments, and kung gusto nyo malaman kung saan na pwede mabili ito, I'll post the link on the description box below. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub sa aking channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you on my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.